city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. Two a time, two a time. Time to grind, time to shine. Two a time, two a time. Two a time, two a time. Two a time, two a time. Time to grind, time to shine. Two a time, two a time. Two a time, two a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds the gift. He knowing when to go with fits. So we knowing when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick about. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we in route. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't wanna overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, league gon' notice now. You should notarize it. They say two are from that rock. Shout out to Samoa and now it's time to lay the smack down. You think he Dwayne Johnson? Time to be the people's champ. Hit him with the people's elbows. Stick together like it's Velcro. You think you could stop us? Hell no. All day I dream about sports. I think I need some chateau custom with some dolphins colors just to let them know we here. Yeah, I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. Two a time, two a time. Time to grind, time to shine. Two a time, two a time. Two a time, two a time. Two a time, two a time. Time to grind, time to shine. Two a time, two a time. Two a time, two a time.
Two a time, two a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on a show. But the young man up, in the whole city know. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke.
Falling down on the sideline.
Help is on the way.
Telling the fans, help is on the way.
808 touchdown.
MCJB.
Hey, Khalid, slap that boot.
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
Going crazy about the fiends, so we really about to win. Jalen Waddle too fast, he moves up with the dash. Clocking in, it's two a time, I was running through the line. 305 all day, ready now we gonna play. Spitting on the beat, you better watch out for the fins. We going to the Super Bowl and really gonna win. 305 Miami Dolphins here to stay. Best be ready cause we not just here to play. Cheater with the catch, do it, throw it, go fish. Big Mike with the route, old line looking stout. Aqua orange all day, 305 every day. Fins up, have a blast, defense, make them crash. Two with the ball, wide receiver gonna catch it. Jalen with the touchdown, Waddle with it. Baker with the hit stick, like he had a mind. Byron X, you know they both clamp God. Fins up. Fins up.
What's going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Phinsaholics show, man. I appreciate the love for the intro. I know you guys like it. I appreciate it. Put a lot of work into that. I want to say what's up to everybody, man. I see everybody in the comment section. I see Jose Valdez, CCT, Hypertrophy, Cruz Ruiz. What's going on, Batman? MCJB, Larry, Fins up. Very good practice today. Concrete, what's good, Fins fam? Oh, man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love. See, and then we keep going down. All right, Mr. Paul, how you doing, Miami? Paul Fins up, Batman and Fins family. All right, appreciate it, Concrete. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like the intro. Glad you guys like that intro. Yeah, the bad signal's crazy. All right, so much love to everybody. Appreciate it coming in today to episode 3, Phinsaholics show. Trying to get a recap of what we saw today at practice. The joint practices in Tampa with the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's been up and down. We've been hearing different things. I've been in the Twitter spaces. We were live on air today in the morning with Stephen D on Miami Sports Music. So we were getting info from Daniel Fousier and a couple of the others, that were the reporters that were out there in camp. So there's some mixed reports because shout out to the homie TD Finstock. He was out there too. TD was able to come on Twitter Spaces today with Louis Amador. Louis hosting one of the best Twitter Spaces out there throughout the day on a daily basis. Man, got to give a lot of credit. Shout out to Louis and everybody that came through. but TD was out there and he was giving us his insight of what he was able to see firsthand at practice. So it's conflicting reports from everybody. So firsthand, great news today. Michael Dieter was able to suit up, came back. That was the story of the day. Saw Michael Dieter was playing, and I was like, all right, I was ecstatic. I was like, all right, we got him back. Then we heard Armstead. Armstead was out doing some training drills. He was on the field, physically on the field, doing some training drills, private workouts. Great thing to see, because up until, been going to training camps, I haven't seen him personally, but obviously we saw that in OTAs. He was out there helping out the guys and, helping out, some of the guys on the roster and on the offensive line, doing some drills, staying at the practice. The fact that he was there today gives me a lot of hope. I know he's not injured. He's just trying to get into some shape. But nonetheless, what I wanted to see from these joint practices, I'm going to open up the panel a little bit. We're going to have this conversation. Let's see David. What's going on, David? I wanted to see the trenches. We were talking about this on Fins Fans panel on, I believe it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. We were talking on Larry's show. We were talking about, how are the trenches going to be when they face the opposite opponent? How are they going to react? Defense, offense, both sides of the field. And that's what my biggest concern was. But unfortunately, things turned out to Tua had a bad day. That's what everybody wanted, a narrative that was being pushed. Whether that was exactly what was said, that was a narrative that everybody wanted to push. The Miami Dolphins offense couldn't score a touchdown today. It was just field goal after field goal. Another great sign. Sanders is kicking field goals at a high level, which is great. Great news for the Miami Dolphin fans, community, and Phinsaholics show community. Sanders is trying to get back into rhythm that we had 2 years ago, and I'm glad he was able to knock down, I believe it was 6 for 6 field goals today. So I'm very thankful for that from Sanders. Now, that being said, from what we've been told, and like I said, column A says one thing, column B says another. So I'm not calling anybody a liar, but at the end of the day, you're reporting what you see. So some people want to push the narrative that the guys on the Dolphins building and the people that work the newspaper, they're being paid by the Miami Dolphins to say what they want to say in order to make the team look great. But I heard a lot of reports from different beat writers and different guys that were out there. And for the most part, like I said, it's conflicting reports. Some people were saying that, it was a lot of dink and dunking today, short passes, nothing crazy. That was most part what we heard on both sides today. Miami Dolphins weren't throwing the long ball too much. I believe Tua connected once and on a deep ball. And we also saw a deep ball from Bridgewater as well. But nonetheless, when it came to the 11-on-11 drills, Miami Dolphins, quote unquote, it's not a win or loss thing, but quote unquote, they lost by a field goal. And the rumor has it that the Tampa Bay community felt like they won the practice day. Now, one narrative that was being pushed out there throughout the entire morning was that the Miami Dolphins defense came out to play, ladies and gentlemen. That defense was looking stout. That defensive line was attacking. Christian Wilkins was a man of havoc. He was frustrating Brady from the beginning of practice. And you could go to Bleacher Report. These are exact words you can go ahead and read, that Tom Brady felt frustrated at times out there because of the Miami Dolphins defense on the loose, attacking with speed. Unfortunately, we did see some videos this morning of Noah Benagami, basically getting beat on a one-on-one drill. The narrative out there now is Noah had a bad day. Like I said, I don't hold too much onto that. Listen, things happen. One-on-one drills, you see it all the time in training camp. Players get beat. That's just what the drill says. And you could be a stout corner, you get beat. And Noah got beat by number one, I believe it was on the Tampa roster. I forgot his name. I excuse me. It wasn't one of the top, end receivers. Julio Jones definitely had a nice catch today. Apparently, he had a very, very nice catch. What else? What else can I report and be able to remember? So, Michael Dieter had a great block today. The running game was not on point today, ladies and gentlemen. For the most part, Chase Edmonds and I believe it was it wasn't Raheem. I think it was Myles Gaskin or Raheem. They got stuffed on the line. We had one great run because of Michael Dieter with a sensational block on the second level, allowing Savin Ahmed to get a 20-yard run today. Very nice to hear that on both ends. Michael Dieter, Savin Ahmed showing out again. Well, we saw that in OTAs and in a training camp. Savin Ahmed is coming to his own once again, back into form. Very good news to hear it on that end. Michael Dieter being back once again. I'm very happy for that. Very, very happy for that. You guys know that I've given him a lot of flack for the past year and a half, but at the fact that, in my opinion, he is Miami's current option at center, in my opinion, moving Connor to left guard, that would be something I would like to do. But then again, I want to get into the conversation today because some people were saying, and I want to understand. I heard Michael Dieter was playing left guard today, so I want to understand, see if there's any truth to that. I know TD is going to be able to go out there tomorrow, give us some more news. I think the homie Lewis is going to try to make it out there tomorrow. He has a long day tonight, so if he can make it after work today, shout out to Lewis, man. He's going to be able to join TD down there in the field tomorrow in order to give us some pointers and some insight on what's going on at practice. Very excited though, nonetheless, because Lewis asked a very great question to us. What's going on, Mike D? I see you. Joe Levesky, nice. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys. Yes, I will be there tomorrow, Larry. I got 4 shows tomorrow. I'm going to be in the morning with Stephen D. I'm going to be in the afternoon with you, Larry, Fins Fans Panel. I'm doing a live show at 6 p.m. for you guys here on Phinsaholics Show. And then you're going to catch me on Miami Sports Fanatic Show at 8 o'clock. So you got to see Batman 4 times tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Batman's making moves on his day off tomorrow. Shows all day, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be covering these fins. We're going to be covering training camp. We're going to be covering everything. It's going to be live action. And then there was one blessing that I told Lewis today. The Miami Dolphins were able to walk off the field today without any apparent injuries reported. And the roster that went to Tampa, no injuries happened on the field. Again, this is a brutal game, it's a physical game, contact sport, that injuries happen all the time. But nothing was reported out there, up to my understanding, up until like 2 or 3 o'clock. No injuries that came out, knock on wood. But I'm very thankful that our team was able to go first day of joint practices with a different team and be able to go face-to-face, hit pads to pads, and being able to come out healthy. I look forward to tomorrow. It's going to be great. I'm very thankful for everybody that came out today and gave news, gave us the your eyes and be able to hear what you were able to see out there on the field today. So very grateful to everybody that was able to go out there, TD, and obviously today on Steven's show, the guys for the beat writers on the Miami Dolphins, they were out there in training camp for joint practice. I apologize, but very thankful for that. Very, very, very thankful for that. I'm going to get a little bit into the giveaways. First giveaway we're going to be doing on the show, I believe we were at like 122 followers. I am going to be doing the first giveaway. Will probably be at, let's make it interesting. We're going to do it at 200. Let's do it at 200. We'll do 200. Let's do 225 subscribers. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to the show, make sure you do subscribe to the show. I got a Javon Holland autograph, beautiful 8x10 that you can frame it, put it in your man cave. I'm going to putting out the flyer for this. This is a beautiful 8x10 Javon Holland, JSA approved, authentication on the back. You could hang this, buy a nice little frame for it at Michael's, at Hobby Lobby. This is a beautiful 8x10 signed. If you can see it, signed in that Miami Dolphin green right there. Oh, man, this is a beautiful piece you can hang up. We're going to be doing a giveaway for this at 200 and did I say 250? 225 subscribers. So we're going to do 100 subscribers for this. This is the first giveaway. If you do want to get into the giveaway, same thing. We're going to do $5 donation. It's going to be to Phinsaholics. Just make sure you look for that on Cash App. And Phinsaholics is the way you could donate. You could donate it via PayPal as well. You can look for me at Batman2423 on PayPal. Or if you want to donate to Cash App, it's going to be Phinsaholics with an S. So just be on the lookout. Once you get to Phinsaholics, just look, you're going to see Batman 2423. That is me. And you want to get into the drawing for the Javon Holland autograph JSA approved. It's $5 donation to enter you, and I'll be doing the giveaway at 225 subscribers. So we're about 2 subscribers away. I know we can do it. I see the Beer Guy Corp. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Appreciate it. The Beer Guy Corp. And also remember to smash that autograph as well. Appreciate it. Tailgating 305. That is a sport. Hey, that's a local sponsor. Listen, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We got to give credit when credit's due. And Tailgating 305, if you haven't, you're not following Tailgating 305, make sure you do follow on Instagram, okay? Tailgating 305, it is your source. When you want to get that custom work, custom chains, you got to hit up my man Christian, man. I know a lot of you were able to meet Christian over the weekend down here in Miami. And the thing about it is that he does great work. If you have an idea, he's going to produce it for you. So make sure you hit up Tailgating 305 directly on Instagram. Shoot him a DM. Tell him your ideas. He makes your ideas come to life. Tailgating 305. Make sure you hit up Tailgating 305 on Instagram. That is the source. That's it. If you want to get a nice piece of chain, you want to wear a nice chain, you want to have that custom chain, whatever you want to do to represent this Miami Dolphins team, or if you just want to represent any team out there, or you want to have just something nice to hang up because it comes with hangers in the back, where you could go ahead and hang it, and you can hang it on your wall. It's a nice piece, any size you want, any ideas you're looking out there. This is the chain. You got to hit up Tailgating 305. This is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit Tailgating 305. Hit up Christian. Tell him about the work that he's going to be doing, and then he'll make your dreams come to life. Just make sure you give him give him the ideas and colors and stuff like that you want to work with. He's going to be able to help you out with that. Yes. And the Beer Guy. Yes, of course. Beer Guy crew. Big shout out. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So yeah, it's going to be a great things. Yeah, that's who did your Beer Guy chain. Appreciate that. I see Christian. Says, yeah, much appreciated. See him in the comment section. Much love to everybody. So, hey, that is the sponsor right there of the show, Tailgating 305. Make sure you go hit up a Christian. Just if you don't have Instagram and you want to hit me up on private, hit me up in a message on YouTube. I'll get you connected directly to him. I'm going to be seeing him this weekend. We got something pretty cool happening down here in Miami. So make sure you reach out and then make whatever news I need to tell him, I'll go ahead and forward it to him. So appreciate it. I see Lewis out there. What's going on, Lewis? Something cool is going to happen over the weekend. Christian's coming down to Miami, so we're going to be doing something real cool for everybody, so be on the lookout for make sure you guys do follow the Beer Guy Corp. They're on Facebook as well. Now, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, very excited. Like I said, you want to do a donation to the show, $5 donation to Phinsaholics on Cash App. You want to do a donation, $5 donation to Batman 2423 on PayPal. If you want to enter in the drawing, if you do enter, I'll be shouting you out. And at the end of the day, we're going to build this. At the end of the day, we're trying to build the channel. Just like we built the channel and we helped build the channel in my other platform, Miami Sports Fanatic Show with Gio out there. I want you guys to come show me the same love. Come show me, give me the subscribers. Let's do it. Let's build this, how we've done it before. Thanks to you guys. You guys have been able to do that. And, you guys got me to 100 subscribers before I even did my first show. So I got to give love when credit when credit's due. And I'm always appreciated for that. At the end of the day, for those of you who have met me in person, I'm a good guy, nice guy. We hang out. You come out. You want to come to Miami. You want to go to have a beer. You want to go out to a game. Batman always got you hooked up. Batman got the tickets. Batman is the man. When you need tickets for a game, Batman is the man. Batman is the man to hit up. So make sure you hit me up. I got Ron Joe coming down to the Patriots game. I hooked them up with a free ticket. I ain't selling no tickets here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to be very clear, very fair and clear. I don't sell no tickets out here. I just want people to have fun, come to a tailgate, see what a tailgate is down here in Miami at East 12. Shout out to East 12 here, and see what a real tailgate is about. Enjoy, have a good time with friends that can become family, because everybody there is friendly. Everybody's good people out there. And yeah, and again, for those people that didn't hear, like Beer Guy Corp said, it's one more time. For those that didn't hear, Beer Guy Corp, hit up Beer Guy Corp on Facebook. Make sure you follow that page, man. Much love to everybody, man. Appreciate that. Yes, shout out to East 12, man. East 12 is the party, man. That is the party. That's the party that's going to be this year. It's going to be crazy. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm selling it short. I'm going to be doing something special for you guys this season. I've mentioned before, I'm trying to work something out where I can record what the tailgate experience is like at the Miami Dolphins game and be able to upload that to you, ladies and gentlemen, on a Sunday. So that way you could experience what the tailgate is like and chat and be there for those of you who can't be here in person. That way you can have the vibe. You can catch what it feels like to be out here around this beautiful community of people that we are gathered with. And that's something that I'm very appreciative. I'm going to be dropping the link. So let's join in on the fun. Let's join in the conversation. Probably going to go to like what, maybe 10:30, depending on how far you guys want to go. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. I say appreciate the plug. I want everyone to try and get that. Yeah, appreciate it. Dropping the link for you, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever wants to come up, talk a little bit of sports. I am going to be doing a little thing special for you guys. I am going to be going Monday through Friday. You're going to be following Batman on Phinsaholics show Monday through Friday, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to be kind of like we got Steven on the morning show. You're going to be seeing Batman at Phinsaholics show Monday through Friday. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but Batman has to work because that's what Batman loves to do. He likes to talk Fins. He likes to talk Dolphins. And we're going to do a little format for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. So on Mondays, we're going to be doing recap of what happened on Sunday at the game. On Tuesdays, we're going to be doing a little open panel where we can talk. And same thing with Monday. Your panel show. Remember, at the end of the day, I welcome the panel show because I love talking to the fans. I'm a fan myself. So the fact that we're going to be open panel is going to be a Monday through Friday thing. Ain't no restrictions. Ain't nobody more important than everybody because we're all fans, ladies and gentlemen. So on Mondays, we're going to be talking about the recap of what we saw, whether the good, the bad, the ugly, what we like to see, improvements. That's what we're going to do on Mondays. Tuesdays, we're going to be talking about open panel. You guys want to talk about some Dolphins. You guys want to talk about some Heat. You guys want to talk about some Lakers. You guys want to talk about baseball. You guys, it's an open format. You come on, you bring up the topic, we discuss it, we keep changing topics. It's going to be nice and interesting, something different. And the community might not be used to it, but it's going to be something a little different. Tuesdays, we're going to be just chopping it up. All right. Coming up with the names of the ideas for the days. Wednesdays is BYOB day. Bring your own booze. Have a drink with Batman. Beginning of the week, middle of the week. Middle of the week. Be enjoying ourselves, having a brewski, drink some wine, bring something to ease up. And we're gonna transition into sports. We're gonna talk some Dolphins and get into that. Then you're gonna see me on Thursdays. Thursdays is gonna be the day that we're gonna be talking about the game coming up on the weekend. That Sunday game. Who are we facing? What adjustments we should be doing? What play should we be running? What style, what defense is going to look like, playing with our offense, standout players, fantasy news, things like that. That's what we're going to be doing on Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen. And then on Fridays is happy hour, ladies and gentlemen. Happy hour is going to be on Fridays now, Friday evenings. Again, at 8:30 at Phinsaholics show, you're going to be seeing me. And we're going to go for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever you guys want to do. We're going to keep the show rolling. We're going to keep doing all this and great fun for everybody because at the end of the day, I love doing it. So I'm unsure what's going to be happening on Saturdays because usually Saturdays I like to ease up to go into the games with a fresh mind, fresh mindset. But maybe I could do something special for you guys on Saturday evenings as well. But for now, we're going to be doing Monday through Friday. You're going to be catching me every single night of the week during the week at 8:30 on Phinsaholics show, ladies and gentlemen. So much love to everybody. So I'm going to be bringing up everybody that's backstage. Link is in the comment section. Make sure you come up. What's going on, David?
Yo, what's up?
How's it going? Let's bring everybody in first.
About to head out to a job.
Oh, you're heading out right now. What's going on, CT?
What's going on, boys? What's going on? What's up, David?
Hey, what's up? Yo.
Too hard, man. Don't work too hard, man.
Let's bring in Mr. Paul.
That's Batman. All I do is work.
Hey, I know,
yes,
bro. I've seen you around, David. And every time you're like, dude, I got to go to a job. I got to go to a job.
All we're going to do, man, is bring up Q. What's going on, Q, man? Thank you. Welcome to the show, brother. I love you.
Hey, what up, man? Missed your ass, bro.
Hey, man, I missed all of you, man.
You've been gone for a while, bro. Miss you on shows, bro. So I'm glad you have this channel right now, bro. So I'll be frequent on here as well. Hey, what up to the guys? What's up? What up to the fellas on the panel, man? What's up?
Yo, what's
CT,
up,
what up, David? What up, Mr. Paul?
Mr. Paul.
Not much, man. Excited to talk some jump practice.
What's up, CT, David? What's up?
What's going on? We got let's welcome Louis Salvador. Louis hosting those
Yo,
good ass
what's up,
spaces on
Louis?
Twitter. What's going on, Louis?
What's up, Louis? What up, fellas?
Louis, man, you had a hell of a day today, man. I hope the day tonight eases up on you. I know you got to put in a lot of work tonight. But, man, hey, we appreciate what you did today, man, for the community. Stressful day for you. You've been up since early in the morning. We know the hard work you've been putting in, brother. But Louis, man, let's start this conversation. Let's start the conversation with some of the talk that we had today on the Twitter Spaces about the practice. Initially, what was it when you heard some of the news that was coming out? You know, what was some of the stuff that you pinpointed and you were focused on that you want to talk about?
Well, for me, Batman, again, I think everybody up here on this panel knows me pretty well already. I get very emotional, and it's just because, bro, I just want this team to win so bad. And again, when I hear things, and again, I take it with a grain of salt because it is practice. So I'm going to give, and I don't know if you were still on the space, Batman, but OG Ennis, he came up and he kind of talked me off the ledge, and he kind of made a good point that maybe Coach McDaniel had a plan this today coming in. Hey, let's see what the Buccaneers have for us, and then let's see if tomorrow's a little bit different. But I was just on the mindset, and again, I haven't been to none of the practices in Miami, but everything we were hearing was it was more kind of like a downfield offense, even like the intermediate throws, 15 to 20 to 25 yards, and then you would get of course, a 45-yard or 50-yard. And we just didn't see none of that today. And it was just for me, it would have been good because, again, I think for me, my thing is I want to see Tua do things that I'm not going to say that he's never done, but it's just he hasn't done at a consistent level. Like everything he did today, it was good. I'm not saying it was bad. It was good. But, bro, we've already seen that. You know what I'm saying? I just think for me, I want to start seeing things. And not only from Tua, just from the offense in general. Like, again, throwing to the fullback today, yeah, that's nice. And but we've seen all that. Bro, we want something more from this team. So that I just wish that we would have got a little bit more of that. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, I think it was a good practice. I'm very encouraged with our defense. I like what our defense did, frustrating Brady in a high-powered offense like that. I mean, there are positives. The offensive line, I think, was positive. I think Tua, again, he wasn't bad, but I just want this kid to be great. That's where I want. So
that's what's up.
Hey, you mind saying something, brother?
Yeah. Let's welcome everybody. Let's welcome the beer guy Corp. What's going on?
Shout out to all my dolphins out there. Thank you for supporting Tailgating 305. I'd like to thank Batman for doing what he's doing. Excellent program. I didn't know about you. Christian just told me about you today, so I smashed that subscribe button. Man, Dolphins, bro, you guys don't know me, but I service all your alcohol at Hard Rock, any Miami event. If you're outside, concert, anything, I probably sold your beer. You don't even know. And I probably drank one with you in the tailgate in East 12. You don't even know, man. But it's not about me, man. I just want to say thank you, Batman, for this amazing platform for the Dolphins fan. You're doing your thing, bro. I'm going to be sharing you every time. I don't really want to talk much. I have a lot going on right now, but as you guys already know, Fins up, and I believe in Tua this year, man. But
yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Worst case happens, you guys already know. Shout out Solo D. It's Tua time. But worst case, we got something in our back pocket too, and Teddy 2 gloves, man. But that being said, love the Dolphins.
There you go, man.
I think appreciate you, beer guy. I think we met. I think you were with you were out there.
I was at the signing, bro.
I think I've seen you before. Definitely at East 12. I had to see you for sure.
East 12 plenty. If you've been to East 12, I've either chilled with you, drank with you.
I'm tailgating this year. I'm taking my talents to East 12 this year. 100%.
Hey, say less. We'll be out there. Tailgating 305. Hey,
appreciate you.
The funny thing is you said earlier on Tuesdays you're going to do the Lakers talk. Nobody's going to come up here and talk Lakers with you, bro. Stop it, Batman. Stop it.
I'll come talk Lakers with you.
I will, Batman. I'll come up here, Batman. We'll talk Lakers, Batman.
I'll talk about how
why you got to do me like that, Lewis?
Hey, appreciate you, beer guy. Appreciate you, though.
Feel like
hell yeah, have a good time.
Have a good year, bro. I think they're missing a big in the guard.
Who, the Heat?
Y'all saying Lakers.
You're talking about the Heat?
You said Lakers. I don't know. I'm a Heat fan, so I'm just a basketball fan. John, that was my first sport before I got into football.
Me too.
But I feel like the Lakers, as a basketball fan, they're missing two pieces. They're missing a nice power forward and a nice shooting guard to help out Bron. Because everybody on that team right now is ball dominant, so it's not really going to work like that. So they need somebody to help. Somebody has to control the basketball. Simple as that. Back.
Appreciate that.
Isn't LeBron James like 310 years old or something?
There you go, David. Talk to him, David.
It's almost his birthday.
Talk to him, David.
Wish that man a happy birthday. He's still going to drop 30 on you and dunk on you.
He's still dunking, man. At 20 years in the league, man, that's hard. That's hard business, man.
Bro,
Bill Russell was still dunking up until he passed away.
His body, bro. You'll understand.
Oh, come on, bro.
Right now.
LeBron got to jump like what, 16 inches off the ground to be able to dunk. Come on, bro. That's not. And we're not talking like it's fucking magic and shit. It's not like Muggsy Bogues when Muggsy Bogues was slamming them down. Come on, bro. Come on.
Those are 10 feet rims, bro.
Michael Jordan's like 60 something and he's dunking.
6'8", 6'9", bro.
Yeah, and then he's 6'8", 6'9", and then with his arm span, he's probably reaching up to 8.5, 9 feet. Bro, all he's got to do is jump 16 inches off the ground, bro. Come on.
Hey, let's get back to football. First, let's welcome MCJB. What's going on, MCJB?
MCJB. MJ00, what up?
With the new logo. What's up, bro?
Yo.
That was on me. What's up, y'all?
Hey, that's a fresh logo, MCJB. I like it.
What's up, MC?
Yeah, bro.
You at work?
Hey, MC, you do gaming or something? What's the meaning behind that logo?
He's an artist, he's a rapper, man. He's a rapper. He got
nice.
He got a song with Solo D. He got a song with Solo D.
Oh,
Miami Dolphins song.
He's very good. Very good.
He's very good.
Very good.
We're gonna make him better,
bro.
Hey, if
Very
you guys
talented.
know, when y'all, I'm at the Beer Guy Corp on all social medias. Drop your info so I can check you out, brother.
Yeah. We'll drop that.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Feel me? It's a connection here, bro. We all got
It's all connection, man. It's all love.
Support everybody, bro. It's all
Facts.
love, bro. We're all Dolphins fans in here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's for real.
But,
Wait, we got to preface it by saying, though, MCJB is a Bama fan. So, in case that changes,
MJ00, bro. I like MJ00.
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving him shit. It's an inside joke between us. It's an inside joke between us.
It's okay, bro. I'm grateful for Bama, bro. We got 2 from them, and we got water, so I can't complain.
Yeah, but we
all got Raekwon
Davis. Hey, Raekwon Davis.
Yeah, but we were talking the other day that I'm still salty at Nick Saban, and until I stop being salty at Nick Saban.
CT, man.
Hey,
I want to ask the panel something real quick.
Honest.
Yeah, talk to us, Q.
I want to ask the panel. Batman, is anyone on this panel has anyone today had boots on ground, like they were at the practice?
No, not today.
Not today.
Yeah, because I'm really trying to know like what was the formations that was being run today. I want to know what McDaniel, like everybody's talking about defense, offense. To a shout out to my boy Wilkins, he was popping off today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to know what the play calling was like.
I was watching it live.
I had a question for Q as well.
I was watching it live.
Yeah, go ahead, David. Yeah,
I was watching it live, and it just seemed to me that their offense is working on something. That's what it seemed. I could be just seeing things, but that's what it seemed like. You know,
I watched TD's live footage today, but I couldn't see much. To make out
far
what was
away.
going
I
on.
saw a little bit of his. It was far away. But
you saw it. They put it on TV, David.
No. I went to different streams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me too.
TD stream. I couldn't really see it on TD because it's far away. So I went to different. I forgot the rest of it.
Like when you do the stream, how were you able to pull that up, Cap? I really don't have cable right now, and I just watch the games.
Hey man, YouTube is where it's out, bro.
Oh, for sure. Say less.
YouTube.
So just search the name of the game and it's on there.
Like TD Fins Talk. You can follow TD Fins Talk. Tomorrow he's gonna be boots on the ground. Follow TD Fins Talk. For sure he's gonna be there tomorrow. I know
you
said
at
he's gonna
Trip
try
Club? What's going on, man?
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the freaking fucking what's it called concert.
Q's playing that good music.
Concert.
Q's trying to get me copyright hit.
No, sorry. It's my grandma. She watching her TV right now. So
no worries. MCJB, before we get into more into the conversation, because like David said, I was telling Lewis, like, you know, David, you were there with me on Sunday at training camp, and definitely what the Dolphins have been doing up until this point at training camp, it was night and day what they did today. So the thing that the topic of conversation was, we changed the entire offense. We brought in this coaching staff, we brought in these offensive players, and we went back to that dinking and dunking that we were doing, and we were frustrated by last season. My question is, though, could it be a little bit of both? Could it be maybe, for the most part, we heard the line wasn't a problem. The offensive line was not a problem for the most part. That's the
line
that I've been
held
hearing.
their own today, Batman.
The who?
The line hold their own, he said.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Okay, so the line held their own. So the line wasn't the issue. So Tua had the time to throw the ball, but the play calling was vanilla. It was back to dinking and dunking, short passes, like we mentioned.
You know what, Batman?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you can be too cute. You know what I mean? Not you, like the coach. You can be too cute and try to manipulate things. I think that's what he was doing. I think he was trying to be too cute. You know what I mean? And not trying to go. Much. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Let it loose a little bit, man.
Let it fly. Pick a guy, let it fly.
Well, I don't even think it was that. I think more, again, how much of this is McDaniel going, I don't want to show you shit when I'm about to play you in the preseason.
Yep, exactly my point, too.
No, but you see, that's the problem right there. We're not talking about opening the 200 plays in the playbook, but that post route, that go route, like post go route that we seen at practice to Tyreek, you could have ran that. You can run 20, 25.
Well, that's practice. That's internal. That's an internal situation.
Lewis, real quick, hold on, real quick, Hugh. Lewis, let me say this. No, now I get what you're saying. But I think that if we go through we have Thursday and Friday with them, correct?
Tomorrow, no. Friday's a day off. Friday's a day off.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
Tomorrow.
So if we don't get none of that shit tomorrow, then we can have that conversation. Because I also feel like, you know, maybe he's like, hey, let's stick to the run game and the short pass today. Then we'll throw in some more run game and long pass tomorrow. You know, like, we don't know. We don't know what this guy's thinking.
And you know what, CT? That's what OG Ennis, when he came onto the space, that's what he mentioned. And I would agree. And if we did see that, let's say that was the game plan, let's come out very vanilla kind of today. Let's dink and dunk. Let's see what Tampa Bay brings. If Mike McDaniel and the coaching staff come out tomorrow and if we see something totally different, now I'm more encouraged because I'll sit back and I'll say, you know what? Look at the coaching job. After one day, after seeing what the Buccaneers brought the first day, our coaching staff made the right adjustments to counter that. So I'll be watching them.
That could have been very well right.
I'll be watching,
and maybe be a bit more aggressive on the play calling as well.
Listen, I was telling Batman this earlier. It comes off like I'm shitting on Tua, right? But let's say Tua would have came out and we would have seen what we've been seeing in training camp in South Florida, right? We would have seen that today. If Tua would have came out and threw 10 interceptions, oh well, because at least you're trying different things. You're showing me different stuff. Get it out at practice. It was very concerning to me to just see, bro. It just felt like when I was watching it and listening to it, and again, I was doing some other things, so I wasn't 100% invested or all in. But it was eerily familiar from the past two seasons. You know what I'm saying? It was like
Lewis, watch tomorrow be nothing but long passes all day. Boom, boom, boom. Interceptions or not. That'd be crazy if it is.
I would agree, David, 100%. And listen,
I wouldn't be mad neither. I
definitely wouldn't be mad. Not for sure.
But I'm gonna say this. The two biggest things for me today was the offensive line and Wilkins. Wilkins popped off today, bro. Like I've been hearing so much about this dude. Man, shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him.
Agree. Yep.
He looks like a man.
He's gonna be a beast.
Going to fucking cost us, bro.
Yeah,
man.
That's what I said.
He plugged that hole up like it was.
Hey, he's worth it though.
That's kind of like what I mentioned
I'm not
today.
saying that. I'm just saying, hey, I love it, but damn, he's gonna cost us a lot.
That's what I said today. If we
Yo,
wait
it's gonna
too
cost a
long
lot
to sign,
if he plays to that
if
level.
we wait too long to resign this man, it's gonna cost us even more. So if I'm Miami, I'm trying to work out a deal ASAP.
Right now.
I'm not trying to take this into
Yeah,
the
bro,
season.
you got 23 million. Fuck, bro. Give him fucking 10 million guaranteed. Fuck it. Bro, at this point, it's gonna save you money down the road.
Hey, I know we never bring this up. I know we don't. Well, we bring it up, but it's not like when we always talk about concerns, it's always offensive line. We need a veteran in here. And bro, let's just be honest. Take away, I mean, we can't take away he was a first-round draft pick. But, bro, our depth at corner, like it is true. Let's say Xavier goes down or Byron Jones goes down. Bro, Noah, even, I mean, against us, we got an excuse. We got Tyreek Hill. He's the fastest guy in the league, 6-time Pro Bowl. Bro, today Mike Evans wasn't on the field. Chris Godwin's coming off injury. You got like Julio Jones and like Scott, bro, and Noah's still getting toasted. Like, what are we gonna do if we have to bet? I mean,
I told you, my boy Trill, bro. My boy Trill is on it, bro.
Yeah, he got beat too, but Crossing looked good.
Crossing looked great
did
today.
look good. He did look good. Yep.
Apart from Christian Wilkins, Crossing was the other player of the day for the Dolphins. That's what I heard. That's what we heard today.
There's no corners like in free agency though. I would have to look, but there's no corners or nothing like that. Trey
Waynes, he's still out there. I'm see, the thing about me is I want to bring in a boundary corner, a veteran, even if he doesn't get to play all year. Just make sure
we have that in Rowe because Rowe can play corner as well as safety.
Yeah, but Rowe has definitely lost a step. And I'm sorry, bro, he's lost a step. Granted, can he play that free safety? Absolutely. Can he fill in at strong safety every now and then? Absolutely. Can he fill in at cornerback in an emergency? Yes. But I don't want him playing that shit for a couple games. I'm sorry.
No, definitely not. But I'm saying for emergency, you can play.
I heard for the depth chart. From what I was seeing from the depth chart, I don't know if you guys analyzed the depth chart a little bit, but the Dolphins technically have set up to be the opposite corner next to X. They have Nick Needham. And Nick Needham, I like him at slot.
In the slot,
I like him in the slot. He's a top 5 corner in the slot, despite what a lot of people, and lately I've been hearing that he was playing out of position in the slot. I'm like, no, playing out of position. Like he's one of the best slot corners in the league. Like,
yeah, bro. What are they talking?
How is he playing out of position? Like he's actually great in the slot. But they got him right now in case of an emergency. They got him back at the boundary, which I don't agree as a long-term plan. Because I do agree with Lewis. What we wanted to see from preseason games and training camps and going forward was at least one of the two, Noah or Trill Williams, stepping up. And we need to see that in this preseason game because I'm not trying to see X out there. I'm not even trying to see X one play out there running anything in the preseason game. I don't want to see X at all. Yep. Give these guys the majority of Byron. Byron, we know he's not going to play at all. Byron.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this entire preseason, I want to see the young guys, period. And, bro, I don't question what Byron got. I don't question what X got. Bro, let the young guys play, even against other starters, and let's see where these motherfuckers measure up.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you guys a question then. If what we've seen so far from Noah, and if it continues, because, again, it hasn't been great what we've seen. If it continues throughout the preseason, does he make the roster?
No.
So that's the thing. That's the thing that I was seeing with. So the issue with him is the cap hit, right? It's a 6. I don't know if it's 6. It might be a little more than 5, but it's close to 6. Cap hit, dead cap that you eat, that you have to eat, whether you cut him or trade him. So at this point, he it's almost. I'm not going to say it's a guaranteed roster spot, regardless of how he plays. But depending on how Miami feels about that dead cap money, cutting him loose and just signing another corner and bringing him in, you still got to factor that $6 million. If you want to,
we're trading him, bro. We're going to do the exact same shit we just did to Sheen. Bullshit.
Hey, ain't no way you guys. Ain't no way y'all gonna keep. No, Aikman not gonna be. He got to show something, bro. practice, preseason, what he got to show a little bit of something and show some consistency.
Even if he fails, even if he fails, bro, Grier's just gonna throw him out for a 7th rounder and be done with it, bro.
Yeah.
Let me say this. He got beat one-on-ones real bad. He looked ugly. But in a simulated game, 11-on-11s or whatever, he didn't give up a touchdown. So
he got beat again. He got beat again on 11-on-11s.
Yeah, but he didn't give up a touchdown.
Nobody scored a TD, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody scored a TD.
But what I'm saying
on both sides, not on Miami side, not on the Bucs side. Nobody scored.
Yeah, but what kills me and what scares me about that though, Q, is I get it. It's practice number 1, which again, I'd like to wait and get a little more information on Noah.
True. Facts.
But there's no way that, and this is just my honest opinion, and Batman and I have talked about it, and it's a joke, but it's also true at the same time, is when the best highlights we have of Noah are Sam Madison talking about Noah. That's bad.
Wrong for that, bro.
I'm wrong, but it's fucking true. I want to see him play again. His thing is he's very similar to Byron, and he'll be on the guy, but he doesn't locate the ball and he doesn't intercept the ball. The problem
I'm gonna watch a no highlight. And then the whole highlight is just Sam Madison. Yeah, man, no, but now he's just showing me some good stuff.
Well, it's damn true. Because, bro, we didn't see no fucking highlights of Noah, not a single one. But they clipped out the presser where fucking Sam Madison was talking about Noah, and yet they didn't put him on any fucking any highlights. What? So that's our highlight of Noah was. He's coming along. He's doing good. He's put some work in for us. He's looking good out there, bro. Come on, bro.
CT, that's a bad.
What up, Ron?
I can't even think of the name right now.
Hey, Mr.
What's
Paul.
up,
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Paul.
What's that?
Some of the stuff that you saw today, like what impressed you? What's some of the stuff you look forward to tomorrow for tomorrow's practice?
I mean, I picked up on what TD and what TD mainly was saying on his podcast today. To tell you the truth, my main thing is I want to see what some of the players that haven't had that much should I say time to play last year, not time to play, but some of the players like Gerald Dokes, Igbo. I want to see what some of these guys got. Some of the players that we have that haven't had a chance to get out and do anything. I want to see what we have. With
yes, sir.
Guys. And
yes,
then
sir.
start it. And if they're not panning out, hey, you got to start. You got to either trade them or let them go.
Moving on is moving on.
Exactly. Igbo with Noah, I really want to see him do well because he has a lot of athleticism and what have you, but he has to make that adjustment because this is the time to do it. It's no holding back, man. He got to show up.
Right on, Mr.
Some
Paul.
of the other players.
Right on.
Let me ask everybody a question because Mr. Park, everybody's spot on today. Everybody's spot on today, but this has been the topic of conversation all week, even from last week, spanning from last week. So obviously, we heard the rumors that both from the Bears, Roquan Smith, he officially requested a trade after not being able to come to a contract negotiations, long-term deal with the Bears. The rumor I've been hearing on YouTube, take it with a grain of salt, is he is commanding somewhere around $19 million per season. He is a top 5 inside linebacker. He is a stud. He's a beast. He will take this defense to a whole nother level. And that is the piece that, we keep saying we're going to see what happens with Channing Tindall if he's able to step into that role. And I think he could, because those of you that saw me, Channing Tindall, I've been chopping it up with him at training camp, and the kid looks legit. He looks fast. All the stuff we already knew about him. He looks fast. Now, can he be football ready NFL ready? That's the question. But Roquan Smith, then again, he is available. What could be had? Have the Dolphins even inquired about it? See what they're asking. There's a rumor out there that shout out to Level 2 Noob. Apparently, it was the Colts. They offered a 3rd round pick, and the Bears declined it. So the asking price, it's more than a 3rd round pick as of right now. We take that for the grain of salt. We don't know if there's any truth to that. There's been rumors with players that we've been shopping ourselves, that we've as fans have talked about, possibly Mike Gesicki and Preston. Maybe could that get it done? Could that trade? Because Gesicki being a 3rd round value, maybe a low second rounder value in a trade, that could make the money work because he's around 9.75 mil cap hit. And then, obviously Gesicki's playing on the 10.9 tender that he signed. So the money wise, that could work. They do need a receiver. Maybe we haven't heard anything about Lynn Bowden with the Bears, but we definitely heard they inquired about to us on Monday about Preston Williams. Now, a deal could not be had. A deal could not be finalized. A deal hasn't even been made, but maybe the asking price of Miami is higher than what the Bears are willing to give. Maybe they're giving a 7th and Miami saying, give me a 5th. We don't know the intangibles of what Greer's, he's always working something up his sleeve, and I give him credit. Greer doesn't lose a trade. And the fact that Miami hasn't moved anybody besides Shaheem. Shout out to Shaheem that I personally like when we brought him in from the Bears. He was the 5th tight end on this roster. So we're able to move him with a 7th round pick, tied it to a 7th rounder, and we got a 6th rounder next year. Like the Big O said, we don't have to stay an extra hour for the draft next year. Shout out to the Miami Dolphins for that, for having a 7th rounder. We don't got to wait another hour. We do got a 6th rounder. So Greer's making moves. We got to cut another 5 additional players. Well, with Dieter coming back, I don't know how that works, but we got to get to 85 by Monday. So after the preseason game, we're going to see what trades or cuts Greer is going to make to improve this roster, or let go of some of these guys that we're probably already going to cut and bring them in to get some capital out of it, at least. So you got to give credit to Greer. Now, the other person, I want everybody to go through it, and we're going to have this conversation. Jenkins. Personally, I do like Jenkins. One of my best friends, he's a diehard Chicago Bears fan. I asked him, what is the situation with Tevon Jenkins? And I said, what's the issue that he has with the Bears? And he told me the issue is maturity. He has maturity issues. He's not getting along with the coaching staff that they brought in this season. When he's healthy, because he's had back problems, but he is healthy right now. That's what he told me. He is healthy right now, but we understand back problems could be lingering. That's like a hamstring. CT maybe could talk about it a little bit, but that is something that he's dealt with in the past. Right now, he's 100% healthy. So it's a lot of the maturity issues, whether he doesn't want to do certain things on the team. It's pushing him away, and the team is willing to shop him right now at this moment. That is the player I am. If I'm Miami, I am putting my effort trying to package a deal with Preston Williams and trying to get him on here to give competition to Austin Jackson at right tackle. Jenkins is a beast. I've seen his tape that CB83 was putting out there last week. I think he put it out on Friday or Thursday, and the guy looks amazing. The kid looks insane. The way he throws people is like a rag doll, and that's we keep repeating it. So I'm gonna bring in Ron Levy. We got Ron Levy in the back, and we're gonna get into this conversation. But first, let's welcome Ron Levy, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Ron?
What up, Ron?
What's up,
Hey,
Ron?
What's up, brother?
Hey,
What's up, big dog?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Good,
Ron,
good.
Before we get into your question, Ron, I want to ask you, based on the stuff that happened today, how do you feel? What's your vibe as far as what you heard from today from joint practices?
Well, obviously the defense looked really good, so I'm not sure I want to give up that much for Smith. I'm with you. I would much rather see them go after Jenkins. I'm a little worried about the back issue because that's normally, well, not normally, but it can be a recurring problem. And the immaturity thing, that happens a lot in the NFL with these millionaires coming out of college, and they don't know how to deal with the money and the fame and everything else. But I think McDaniel can handle something like that, and the fact that we have experienced coaching staff can help with the maturity issues. Also with the veterans that we have, Terran Armstead and Connor Williams can help with that. But I agree. I think he's a beast. Watching his film in college, the guy, he was a man against boys. He overmatched most of his opponents. And I think, with him to come in and compete with Austin Jackson, like you said, I don't know if he has the athletic ability, though. I know he's a mauler in a running game, but I don't know if he can pull and do what McDaniel likes in the running game. I'm not sure about that. If he has the athleticism, but he's a beast. I mean, he really is, and surprised he wasn't more successful. Well, again, he was hurt last year, but I'm surprised that the Bears didn't work more to get him acclimated and to get him more in tune with being a professional.
Can I go real quick, Batman? Can I go real quick? So, because I think it'll help. I think it'll help everybody else kind of judge. And Ron is absolutely correct. When it comes to back issues, especially with linemen who are bent over constantly, that is not something I'm interested in. I get his upset, absolutely. I've seen him. He looks great when he's healthy, but we've also can say that about hundreds of players. In my opinion, I have no problem giving up Preston Williams and say a second, or if they're interested in Gesicki, I give him Gesicki for a second and give him Preston Williams on top, or even if we have to give him Gesicki and a 5th round pick, I'm taking Smith every day of the week, and here's why. Even if Tyndall works out, if Roquan takes the Landon Roberts space right off the fucking bat, we've been playing a lot of 3-4 the last few years. Bro, why not have Phillips and Melvin Ingram on one side and say it again?
A 4-3? You would switch to a 4-3?
No. We've been playing 4-3, but we've been doing a lot of that hybrid 3-4, where you don't know if it's a linebacker or if they're lined up there as a lineman. Do you know what I mean? Like
on the edge? You talking about on the edge?
Yeah, on the edge. Yeah, where it's
I get it.
Don't know if it's going to be a 4-3 or a 3-4 until that edge rusher, either he goes or he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like a la a Baker or a la Sam McGuavin. You don't really know. You know what I mean? So what I was getting at is, say if you want to keep, which again, I've already said I'm not really fond of Baker, but if we keep Baker there and you've got Roquan Smith, even in the interim, because at some point if he balls out too, you got to pay him. But you can let Roquan take a Landon Roberts spot, and then you can have Tyndall take in that alternate in that 3-4, take that second inside linebacker spot, and allow him to play and learn next to Roquan in certain packages until Tyndall is ready to step up and be our true middle linebacker. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think if you go Smith, there's going to be part of the package.
Go ahead.
Because of the money, right? Because of
My
the
bad,
money.
Ron. My bad, Ron. You were breaking up a little bit. Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry. I think if you go Smith, Baker's going to be part of the package because of number one, the contract. Number two, Bears are going to be looking for a replacement for Smith. So, Smith is actually going to play Baker's position. So, I think that you're not going to have both of them together, especially with the size of their contracts.
Well, I've noticed that Roquan plays more of a middle linebacker role, not an outside blitzing linebacker. That's not Roquan's game. He is a run stopping. He's good in short yardage, run stopping, whatever, but he can cover guys, 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, which is similar to what Baker gives us. Because once it's 5 yards downfield, forget it. Baker's getting burned in coverage. It's just happening. I feel like that level, even if Roquan can play at middle linebacker and still give us some of the same exact shit we're getting from Baker, bro, bye Baker. Bye. Sorry.
In fact, they're from the same school, and the same it came out. Yeah, they're from the same school.
Yeah, but here's my thing though: is in the Baker situation, even if we say we traded him Gesicki, and even if we didn't, the money kind of adds up this year. It's the problem of signing him to an extension, Roquan, that is, signing him to an extension beyond next year.
Yeah, he wants to get paid like a top 5 middle linebacker.
Yep.
And then also too, what happened to Reuben Foster? Anybody heard anything about Reuben Foster?
He went to a workout with the Seahawks, Seattle Seahawks, and he didn't get signed. So for whatever reason, he's still available. And we mentioned before. I see what up, Trey. I see Trey. For whatever reason, he's still available. And we don't know what the issue is because. Obviously he's gotten into shape. He's gotten into great shape. He looks impressive out there. We've seen the videos. We've seen the workout tapes. We've seen everything he's putting out there. He's been working out in Miami, and still he hasn't signed, not even with the Seahawks or any other team. At that being said,
I got a quick tidbit. I know it's a rumor, but I've heard that during that Seattle workout, they were complaining that he wasn't fast enough for what they were looking for. So take it as a grain of salt, but that's what I've heard.
And 2 years out of football makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying what I've heard. I heard that they said he was not fast enough for what they were looking for.
Well, CT, what do you think of him, of Reuben Foster? What's your opinion of Reuben Foster?
I like Reuben. I think he's very physical. He's a great defender at the point of attack. He sheds blocks well. He's not like Baker. He doesn't get caught up in the wash and all that bullshit. But yeah, run. But yeah, man, the only thing is, like you brought up, I have an issue with, yes, it's been 2 years. Yes, you can stay in football shape. You can work out. You can try. But, bro, without being knocked around, having to keep your head on a swivel, without you being in it and immersed in it, it takes time to adjust. But the fact that they're saying he's not fast enough, I don't know if that's because, again, he hasn't been on the field. So, maybe his play speed is a little bit slower than his straight line speed. I don't know. I didn't hear specifics. I heard that he was not as fast as they want from what they're looking for.
Does that sound like a red flag? Unfortunately,
it does.
Well, speed is so important to our defense that if he's not fast, they're going to pass on him.
Yeah, so
and that kind of makes sense, and that's why when I heard that rumor, it kind of made sense to me. I was like, well, if that's why, then maybe that explains why the Dolphins were like, hey, come in. And then they were like, yeah, let me get back to you.
And what were his injuries? Was his injuries knee-related?
Yes.
Yes.
So there's another issue.
The last time he played, I think it was in Washington, and the last thing he had was an injury. It was a knee injury. That was back in 2018, I think it was. 2018, was it? Or 2020, I think it was. Well, actually, I think it was more than 2 years then, Ron. 2018, towards, I think it was a couple games or midway through the season, he got an injury. Then he was dealing with off the field issues. But yeah, he's been out of football. He's been out of football for like almost 3.5 years.
And it's very rare you hear someone that's out of football for that long that comes back and is successful. There's been guys that have tried it, but when you're away that long, it's like you said, when you're not getting hit and you're not involved, on a daily basis, it's hard to come back to that, especially after being injured and just being out of the mix for so long.
Well, I got to say this, even in, he did play in 2021. Last year was the year he was injured.
Oh, so that's
he wasn't injured the year before. So he, in 2021, he had 163 combined tackles, 68 assists, 3 sacks, 1 interception, and that interception he returned for 53 yards. So that was That was in 2021. 2022 didn't play at all, and it doesn't. I don't see here anything that says his specific injury, so I can't give any insight on that. But it does say knee injury. It doesn't specify what kind. So he was out for that, and like you said, Batman, he may have been out for off-field issues too. But
that's not a good combination either when you're trying to come back and play. When you have coming off injury and you have off-the-field issues at the same time.
Yeah, but apparently the off-the-field issues have been resolved quite some time ago. So I don't think that's an issue, but it does, for me at least, not playing a year is a little bit, but it's different than, we got
it's not like Colin Kaepernick trying to come back.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is a year isn't the end of the world. Absolutely. If you're still mental repping it and you're still physically getting after it, you may not be playing against the best of the best, but you're still doing it. Yeah, you can stay in shape and you can stay keen, but there's a difference between a year and 4 years for Kaepernick. I'm sorry, but Kaepernick is done, bro. I'm sorry. It's done.
So I'm looking at the injury history. So it says the last injury was May 20th, 2019. He had a knee ACL tear, grade 3.
Okay, completely torn ACL. Yeah.
To further damage to his left knee during the Washington OTAs, he underwent surgery to repair the torn ACL and missed 2019 season. And then it's crazy how they have this thing on this website. It's called draftsharks.com. So they're pinpointing where his body, where he's been injured, right? And they're showing exactly what year, what happened with those injuries. And they have a percentage of injury in 2022 if he were to play, and they have an 83% chance of injury if he were to play, and he has almost a 10% chance of getting injured every game. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. These are people putting this together.
Those percentages are horseshit. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't project that.
But so apparently that knee injury in 2019 was a further damage to a knee he already damaged before. So
wasn't he hurt out of college?
I believe so. It was 2017, right? I think it was like a 28th, 29th pick in the draft. I remember. It was the year we got Charles Harris, I believe. I think it was the year that we got Charles Harris. Yeah.
Well, if he has repeated injury to the same knee, I'm good. If it's the same knee over and over, I'm good.
Let me see.
Because we went from he was injured once to now it's 3 times in the knee? Fuck that. I'm good.
It doesn't mention exactly when he hurt it before, but the exact says he suffered a torn ACL in addition to further damage to his left knee during OTAs in 2019. Knee ACL.
Well, a grade 3 ACL injury is fully torn, which means they had to take it out, replace, put either a cadaver or his own ligament back in there and pin them to the bones. That's pretty significant. Again, most players 12 to 16 months, but we have freaks like Marshawn Lynch who came back in 9 months, 9.5 months. Some people just heal quicker, but if he's injured that same knee repeatedly, I'm good.
Give him some Skittles.
Because once you tear a ligament, though, it changes the length. Even if you replace it and you try to put it in the exact same length, it changes your biomechanics. It changes everything. And it takes time for you to get used to it in your body. But where I'm getting at is if he's repeatedly injuring it, it's the same knee, bro, that's a huge red flag. Huge red flag.
And that affects your speed, too. That would affect your speed.
His speed, his knee stability. It affects him being able to cover. It affects him engaging with linemen at the point of attack. Because if he puts his foot, the front of his foot in the ground, and he tries to engage, and somebody hits him in the wrong way or whatever, that's a ticking time bomb. I'm good.
And if you lose strength in your legs, I mean, you know, that's your base. So, you know, as a linebacker, you know, that's a killer. So,
well, I don't think that the change in the ligament doesn't affect his strength. He can get back to the previous strength, but it's about when the physiology changes, the way the muscles contract and the area and the angle in which the forces are applied, because that ligament is a different length. Sometimes your body either overcompensates or undercompensates, and bro, you can re-injure yourself. You can absolutely re-injure yourself quickly.
We're talking about Ruben Foster, Green Rat.
Okay, so basically, like I said, it's best just to leave him alone. And
Reuben Foster, bro, at this point with the speed issue, and now knowing, I didn't know he's injured that same knee multiple times, but now that, bro, I'm even more off that train. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I agree with you on that. Knowing all the information, because at first I didn't know all that information, because I knew that he straightened out his off-field issues. I just didn't know that that about the recurrence of the knee injury.
Hey, what do you guys think about the Dolphins working out those three centers? One of them was the guy I mentioned, the guy from the U.S.
Oh my God, the USFL guy! Come on, bro, come on.
I shouted you out. I shouted you out on Monday.
I told you about it weeks ago, man.
I shouted you out on Monday.
I know.
On
I was just saying
the guy, I was trying to remember his name, and then when his name was mentioned, I said Ron was talking about him. He's from Jersey, and this kid was a standout. And somebody even came out with this grade system that they said, even though he wasn't in the NFL last season, but he was rated higher than Dieter based on what he did in the USFL. Granted, it's a different league,
but you also have to compare. Again, I love you, Batman.
Yeah, different.
You gotta understand, we're comparing apples to fucking oranges here.
Yes,
you cannot do that. You cannot do that.
But bring them in for a tryout. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm all for it, but
they did.
Yeah,
the ranking thing, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. That's horseshit.
Take it with a grain of salt. They did bring him in on Sunday. They brought in two other centers too, but you know, we're not the. Listen, Ron was the person that put us onto it. He put the YouTube community on it, and then not only that, up until I think it was Monday morning, you had other YouTube channels talking about him as far as assigning Miami needs to pounce on. And I credit to Ron. Ron told us about this about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks
almost
ago.
A month ago. Almost a month ago.
Yeah. And that's another guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. So JP, that's the guy we were talking about. Ruben Foster, and Robert.
Robert Trainer. Yeah. Parody. Yeah, he says he'll be ready by the regular season.
Okay. What's his injury? I don't know anything. I thought he was healthy. What's his injury?
No, he was hurt. I don't know what his injury is. I do know that he was injured. See, the thing about him is, and I do like him, is the fact that he was in Denver when Philip Lindsay had those 2 big years. And he's used to the wide zone scheme. So, you know, he would probably be a decent fit. But I don't know what that injury is either. And they're not going to be able to work him out because he's still rehabbing. So that would be tough.
Who is that?
That's Paradise. Matt
Paradise. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can find something.
He was with Denver. I think he was last with. I want to say Baltimore, but I could be wrong there.
Carolina.
Okay, yeah, that's it. What's up, CB83?
CB83, what's going on?
It's Matthew, right?
Yeah, Paradise. Paradis, I think.
They got him as Matt, M-A-T-T.
Hey, I think it was CB83 that brought up that right tackle that y'all were just talking about.
Jenkins.
Yeah. CB83. Right. CB83 did a full analysis of his college tape. I think it was Thursday. Right. Shout out to CB83 for that.
Yeah.
And then also I went back on YouTube and looked at it. I said, man, this guy.
Oh, there we go. We got boots on the ground. We got boots on the ground tomorrow. CB83 is going to be at practice tomorrow. All right. Shout out to CB83.
Hey, just so y'all know, Paradise suffered a torn ACL week 9 of 2021. Was placed on injured reserve in November.
Who?
Is that a quarterback?
Paradise, the guy we were talking about from Carolina. Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, he tore an ACL last year. Nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good.
And that's what I was saying. They're not even going to be able to work him out prior to the season because he's still rehabbing.
Yeah, there's no way, because if it was November of 2021, at earliest, if we go with the Marshawn, which was 9 months, which is insane and almost unheard of, that's putting him into September, October, somewhere in there. And if it's a 12-month, it's November, bro. So,
right.
Are you really going to bring in somebody you can't do shit with until November at the earliest?
No, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
And he had a serious leg injury before that in 2018 as well.
Oh, hell no.
What about? Did you guys hear anything about Eric Fisher?
No, I haven't heard anything about him.
I mean, he was hurt. I mean, that was 2 years ago when he got hurt before KC went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You got to believe he's got to be healthy again, and he's a natural right tackle.
Mm-hmm. I like Eric Fisher. I mean, we were talking about him. Even if it's a cheap deal, bring him in.
Right.
That's where I'm at with that. I mean, if they're fully healthy and they've stayed healthy, bro, give them a shot. What's the worst thing can happen? They fucking suck donkey dick, and then you'd be like, all right, let me try out another guy. Fuck it. You know? What's the worst thing that happen?
I hate to say it, but I think a lot of this, and I love him. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of respect for him. But I think a lot of this has to do with Greer not wanting to give up on his draft picks with these coaches. He wants to give these coaches a chance.
The ammunition, in case.
To prove that these guys weren't bust, that they do have the physical ability. They just need better coaching. And I think that's where their head is at right now.
But
JP just said that Jonathan Jemmy and Travis Winfield just did a Twitter space where they said Connor Williams looked like a vet at center, and Miami was going to be fine. That's what.
Except for the high snaps.
That's what we've been hearing. That's what we've been hearing about the high snaps. We've been hearing that.
See, the problem with the high snaps isn't like, I mean, it is, but it hasn't been so bad where they've been fumbling. But this scheme is timing based, and a high snap can throw off their handoff. It can throw off if you're running a jet sweep. You know, I saw there was one play they said Tua had an almost pirouette after catching the ball because the snap was so high. So, I mean, you know, you're on a third down and you need to get the first down and you get a high snap and it throws off the timing. Now, there goes your drive. So, and listen, I like the idea of Williams at center. I really do. But I'm a little concerned about that.
I agree with you, Ron, and I love you, but I said it the other day. You got, especially on Larry's show and here, bro, you got to remember, he's been now snapping for us for 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. Okay? And he's never played center in his collegiate career. He played center in rec league football, middle school, and high school. He admitted that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he hasn't snapped the ball in what? 7 years?
Well, he
7 years.
He did take.
He was with Dallas.
Yeah, he took some snaps in Dallas, but I don't think it was. Maybe.
He did emergency snaps. He said that. He said he did some emergency work, but he never played as a full starter. So it was something that he brought into.
Everybody, let's welcome in Ali the Persian. What's going on?
A couple things here. I heard Eric Fisher's name being thrown around. Isn't Eric Fisher with the Colts? That's the first thing. And
he played with the Colts last year. I don't know if he's a free agent.
I think that's his current team, actually. I think that's his current team.
I didn't know he got okay.
And second of all, regarding Connor Williams, I heard today he didn't do any high snaps today. So
Nice.
that's what I heard. And also being at practice, seeing it live, yeah, there's a couple high snaps, but it's not like every snap. And it's not just him doing it. It's also the other people they brought in to play center too.
Yeah, I did hear that.
It's not. And here's the other thing. I understand that you want to say, well, Greer wants to make sure that these draft picks work out. The truth behind that is any GM, any team will want their team to build and develop their players they drafted no matter what. Because if you continuously draft players and then throw them away, the very next year, what's the point? What is the point? That makes you look bad. Of course.
No,
you want to develop.
I agree. That was the point I was making about Greer. And to his defense, again, these players were rated highly. I mean, it wasn't just us.
Not just by the Dolphins, by pretty much everybody that does draft analysis and whatnot.
And to their disservice, we had a rookie offensive line coach who never had that position before. And these guys were pretty much on their own. And in addition to that, there was no veteran to lean on the offensive line for them to get.
Oh, stop it, Ron. They had Jesse Davis, bro. He was teaching them how to do shit.
Thank you for supporting.
To stop now.
I'm just picking. My bad,
That's
y'all.
the greatest Dolphin offensive lineman ever. What are you talking about?
Listen, don't hate
Jesse Davis for the Hall of Fame, baby.
He was a serviceable guard before he got injured. He should never been a tackle, and he had a bad knee. So
he had a meniscus. He had a meniscus injury.
Yeah,
and they told him you need to go get the surgery, and he fucking pulled the Ryan Tannehill and said, "No, I understand because again." In professional sports, the athlete always has final say. Period. But again, he pulled the Ryan Tannehill. Was like, no. Why? Because he knew if he had the surgery, he would be out almost 9 weeks. So it would have put him into week 4, week 5 before he'd come back. So instead of having the surgery, he just goes, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play like this." And the coaching staff's like, "All right, you suck, and we can see you suck, and you're hurting." But fuck it, we'll let you play anyway.
Yeah, I mean the truth behind that is
absolute
that
craziness.
He actually was a decent tackle, but not full time. He could come in as a backup and tackle without any problem. Yeah, exactly. He could have done that continuously, and I'd be cool with it. But the truth is that he should have had that surgery. And now that we know what the record was of that schedule for that year. Now it looks dumb. He should have definitely had the surgery.
Yeah, and the thing is not only that, it's the fact that, bro, after 5 or 6 weeks of him being a full-time starter, bro, his knee was done. The rest of the year, he was just, bro, it was done. And we just kept playing him, bro. We had Robert Jones sitting there. Fuck, at least give the kid a try. I'm sorry, but you do it in week 16 and the kid plays halfway decent, and we're all fucking looking at you sideways going, why the fuck did you wait 16 weeks? What the fuck?
True. By the way, real quick, Mr. Polk, I heard our boy Robert Jones today. He had a nice pull today on a run. Robert Jones was there was a what do you call it? We saw him make a nice move, nice play downfield today. We saw him. That's
okay. That's good.
Our guy.
Robert Jones number 2 on the depth chart. He's a second string, right?
Yeah, he's second string.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
How about Justice winning the job in Minnesota, though? They love him.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, I heard Robert Hunt was fucking mauling people today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lee, let me ask you a question because we've asked everybody based on the stuff because we didn't see you today on the Twitter Spaces. So, what did you see that you like? What didn't you like? And do you put a lot of narrative on the whole dinking and dunking today with the offense?
No, man. You don't want to show Tampa Bay, what you really got. If you're gonna screw up, go ahead and do it in those practices. I don't really care. I don't take those practices with a grain of salt. I take what I see in the game with the grain of salt. You know what I mean? Not grain of salt, but I mean I take those more seriously versus other teams. Now here's the thing: what I saw that I liked a lot, was what I saw from Christian Wilkins. He was throwing people around like they were rag dolls, right? And this is a topic we're going to have to talk about because if after this year we got to throw the money down, we're going to have to. You guys probably already talked about that.
Yeah, we did, bro. It's going to cost us, bro. It's going to
cost us, and we're going to have to pay it. I'm just going to be honest. I'm ready to pay. If I'm Greer, I'm ready to pay. I don't care.
Batman brought up, bro, we should try to extend him before the season starts.
Dude, if they were, I saw him in drills. If TB12 was standing right there, he would have been on the ground. Let's put it that way. That's how good he was doing. That I was really appreciative. I saw some really good throws from Tua. They keep showing one where I think Cedric Wilson didn't see the ball coming, or I don't know what was going on, but that's kind of irritating.
For it.
The one that's like 5 feet away from him, all he had to do is look to find the ball and then cut over. He would have had the ball. And the thing is, they keep showing it because the media is like, "Oh, another bad throw," and that's ridiculous. That's stupid.
It's like, nah, the receiver wasn't where he was supposed to be, bro. Come on.
Exactly.
Let them all sleep on us, man. Let them all sleep on us.
Yeah, let them sleep on it.
Hey, listen, we walked away with no injuries today. At least that we heard of.
Yeah,
Batman. No, Batman. Right now, you better knock on fucking wood. That is the third time you've said that shit tonight. Let's not say it no more. Knock on wood. The fifth, bro, you're pushing it. Oh my god.
That's the biggest thing out of these practices.
Yeah, Ali said 5 is too many, bro. Stop it.
Everybody, but I got a question for CT.
Yeah.
What's
CT? Do you think that that they made any changes as far
as Ali? What's going on?
All right, what's going on? As far as the way we train the players, where they're in better shape now than the past.
Well, they have made changes. They're practicing shorter time frames. So, but that's part of it. I also think because of the heat, they're doing that as well. And they do. Who knows what they're doing inside the building that we can't see either. So
what I want to know, and I'll answer this, Mr. Polk. What I want to know, and I do not have that kind of inside information. What I'd like to know is who has changed in the training staff.
Right, that's what I was trying to get at.
From last year.
Strength and conditioning staff. And
you were ripping them a new one last year.
Overall, and the medical staff overall, I'd be interested to know if we made any major changes there. Because
I'll find out.
Yeah, if you can, let me know. Hey, let's do it privately, and I'll say something if I have an opinion. I'll say it.
I'm going out there. I'm going out there on Saturday to the facility. I got a private tour at the facility on Sunday. Shout out to Vince. We're doing a private tour of the new that new building. And I'm gonna be asking questions. Believe me, I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions. Oh, when I walk into that training room,
ask this, write it, or I'll text it to you. But you can write it down. Just ask them, hey, have you guys made any, major changes to your medical staff and your strength and conditioning staff?
I bet you they have.
Based on track
record. Yeah, because
the
coaches normally select a strength and conditioning coach as well as a oh my god it's called but I want to give them the proper respect, so I'm trying to think of it. So the athletic training staff, there you go. Right. Because everybody goes, oh, they're trainers, bro. They're not just trainers. They're athletic trainers in the fact that, bro, they can save your fucking life in an instant. They don't just train guys, bro. They keep guys fucking alive. So I want to give those guys their proper respect. So I'm just interested because the coach normally does have say in strength and conditioning and the athletic training staff. However, more often than not, teams have partnerships with doctors where he's the orthopedic surgeon of the Dolphins. This guy's the osteopathic doctor of the Dolphins. There's so many titles. It doesn't matter. You got an ankle specialist, the knee specialist, an elbow specialist, the backside of his, rear end specialist. Bro, they got specialists for everything.
I just don't.
That's normally not in control of the coach.
Based on their track, you don't want anybody from San Fran.
I want to welcome formally. Let's all welcome Irving Figueroa. What's going on, Irving? Snapper.
What's up, Irving?
Irving. What is good, my Fins family? What's going on?
Irving, real
What's up,
quick
David?
though,
What's
I
going
want to
on?
say, I want to get you what you've heard today, because I don't think I heard you today on the Twitter Spaces, and like I asked Ali, I want you to give us some of the insight of the stuff you heard and opinion you have for tomorrow. But before that, I want to try to answer Jeff Fernandez's question. He said, "I want us to throw down." Well, he didn't say a question. He said, "I want us to throw down and get into a fight with Tampa Bay." So apparently, there was 3 scuffles today with us and Tampa.
One of them was with Christian Wilkins, I think.
Yeah, one of them was Christian Wilkins because he was frustrating people out there. But
Fournette grabbed his face mask.
Somebody grabbed his face mask?
Yeah, Fournette did. Yeah.
Oh,
that's right. That's right. It was Christian Wilkins and Fournette. I forgot about that.
Oh, who left this shit out? That's major news, bro.
Yeah. Fournette got a little. Fournette got a little chippy with the way Wilkins was, drawing at him.
Hey, how's Fournette's ass? How's Fournette's ass after he got knocked out?
Apparently he lost some weight, man. He's back in shape. That's what I heard too.
Nah, you missed the joke.
I missed the joke. But Irving,
I was saying that if Wilkins fucking nailed him on his ass, I was asking how his ass is feeling.
How his ass is feeling. Okay. Irving, so talk to us. What was your perspective on today from what you heard throughout the day, and what's your take on it, and then what do you expect tomorrow?
Irving is still there.
While we're for Irving, let's all welcome Status Quo. Is this one and only Crypto?
Yes, I am. I am the status quo. I am the status quo.
Crypto got a hoarse voice today too.
Crypto, I got some bad news from you. I heard it's 40-60 now.
Ooh.
Well, we might as well be talking about the next year's draft because that's a disaster.
Oh shit!
Hey, Crypto,
I'm sorry, guys.
You were
I got some more bad news for you.
Hey, my bad, guys.
Preston Williams is going to go join DVP in New England, and they're going to take New England to the Super Bowl.
Actually, speaking of Preston, do you guys think?
Mr. Pope?
I got a question. You guys may have already talked about it, and you guys can quickly answer for me. What are your guys' thoughts about Roquan Smith? Do we go get him or no?
So we were talking about that. Let's get into that right. Let's get into that again. So
yeah,
I missed it. I apologize.
We went around the room.
Hey guys, I'm back. I just got interrupted.
No worries. Real quick, let's just answer Ali's question, and then we're gonna go to Irving and then Crypto. So Roquan Smith and Jenkins, the possibility, would you trade for one of them? What is your take on that, Ali?
I think you bring in Roquan Smith. You have the number one. Okay, you want to answer real quick? Okay, I can wait for you. Go ahead.
No. I just wanted to say this because I know it affected. It may have because it affected Mr. Polk's answer too. So, with Jenkins, yes, he's had according to Batman, he's had knee injuries, and two of these injuries have been
back. No, that's back injuries. Back injuries.
Or back. My bad. My sorry.
Hey,
back injury.
Hold on 1 second, real quick, CT.
Yeah.
Batman, I gotta take this phone call, but I'll just give you my take real quick. I think you need to trade for Roquan Smith like yesterday. You have the number one defense in the NFL at that point. No joke. I would give them Preston Williams, and if they want to load around draft pick or whatever, I don't care. Do what you got to do. That's my thing. You can send Gesicki there too, but I honestly would send Gesicki to the Browns and pick up Kareem Hunt at the same time. And then you have a solid running back group. You have the best defense, and it's Super Bowl, baby. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, Hunt can't keep his nose clean.
Get back to us, Ali. Whenever you get that call. So Irving, Irving, I was asking. So Irving, you were telling me. I asked basically what you felt as far as what you heard today. What was your synopsis from that, and what do you expect for tomorrow?
Oh man, I read a little bit about Tua today from Alain Poupart. I heard he was sharp. I like that. A big thing that he improved from last year, I think, was taking what the defense was giving him. Like, he didn't try to hold on to the football and wait for a play to develop. I mean, sometimes that would result, in a bad play, an interception. Sometimes you just take an unnecessary sack. A good example was that interception that he had against Atlanta. That was just a dumb decision. But now he's really matured. He's calmed down. He's looked like he's adjusted to NFL speed. So he's just basically taking what the defense gives him. He was 14 to 19. He was efficient, and that's what I like. And I heard he did pretty well in the 2-minute drill, just driving the Dolphins down the field to get into the red zone. And clearly he's been the best quarterback in training camp so far. He's been leading the competition for this number one job. As far as the running game, there were some nice runs. I heard Robert Hunt had a big day. He definitely cleared some running lanes. I heard of Vita Vea threw the whole kitchen sink at Connor Williams, and Connor Williams held his own. I think he opened up a block.
Real quick, Irvin, you go real back. You said you heard that Robert Hunt was fucking mauling dudes too?
Oh yeah, bro. I think there was
at least that. Yeah. Now I know it's accurate. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead. You're on Connor Williams. Connor Williams whooping that ass too.
Oh yeah, Connor Williams was whooping that ass, bro. He got
oh my goodness.
So he got his hands on Vita Vea. He turned him to the outside and opened up a hole for Mostert. So he did a good job just getting wide and cleaning up Vita Vea and allowing some runs to come through. Michael Dieter did a nice job coming back from injury. He had a nice block up the middle as well.
I heard he was playing. I heard he was playing left guard, or was he backup center?
He's a backup center. Okay. He's been taking reps at center and maybe somewhat guard. Yeah.
Bro, come on. It's his first day back. We'll see.
And then I'm not.
I got a question. One thing I noticed, they had a lot of up the middle and gap runs, not as many of the wide zone runs that I expected. Is that correct?
Can you repeat that?
They had a lot of runs.
They had a lot of like gap, straight gap runs and
well, they did inside. What he's saying, they did inside instead of outside zone.
Right.
Yeah, they ran. Of course, they ran inside outside zone. They didn't do a very good job getting any running lanes on the inside zone, but on the outside zone stuff, there were some running backs, getting, basically going around, basically going on the sideline and getting some space up there.
I'm still looking for that, that one cut, where they stretch it out and then the back cuts it back up in upfield. I haven't seen
cutback lane. Yeah. Usually that's supposed to be the job of the center and guard to open up that cutback lane when they combo block.
But I also know this, Irvin, though, and this is where a buddy of mine who's a defensive-minded guy was saying that that's almost one of the first things that defensive coaches tell opposing players or defensive players with the outside zone. Always be cognizant of the cutback lane. So again, does that mean that Tampa Bay was over committing to that cutback? Because if they're over committing to that cutback, that explains why on the opposite side you said a few times that they'd caught the edge there. Right. And that says that, again, they're focusing. They don't know where it's going. They don't know, is it coming back? Is it going that way? Is it going this way? Are they going to throw the ball? Bro, I'm excited about that.
And that's the whole thing about the 10.
Lull them to sleep and then put the dagger in the heart.
Well, the whole point is with the cutback, if the guard and center got the tackles moving in the right direction, they can't really be cognizant of the cutback because they're being blocked.
No, not them, the linebacker. That's what I'm getting at. Because
that's the whole point. And that's the whole point.
If they see that the guard and the center have opened that cutback, that forces a linebacker to take that hole. And that allows Gesicki, Cedric Wilson, Waddle, whoever's coming across that middle. That's a fucking wide open passing lane. And bomb. Done. Over. Forget it.
That's what I was trying to mention earlier because of Cruz. So it's like I'm not discrediting what the beat writers said and then TD because it's two different stories that I'm hearing. You get me? And I'm not. Yeah. And TD's been doing some good play-by-play calling, and he's giving credit to credit's due. He is fair, but it's two different stories I'm hearing. And I know some of the beat writers, they might want to try to favor, but you had guys like Omar Kelly reporting great stuff out there. So then we heard about the run. That's what Green Rat is saying. You know, he said, TD said that the run game didn't look great out there. You know, we heard of certain plays where, were being stuffed at the line, but we did hear
side gap runs though. That's what I was alluding to earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
Has anybody heard how Von Holland's buddy doing?
So McKinley's been on and off. McKinley the third.
Okay.
He's been on and off. He had an interception last week. I think it was off of Teddy. Was it?
Yeah,
Teddy?
he caught it on the ground. No, it was Skylar Thompson.
Yeah, that was an open deflection.
And real quick, because I wanted to finish up real quick.
Sorry about that.
Tyreek Hill was like he was basically uncoverable, dude. Like the guy showed a bunch of moves to get open. He had 5 or 6 catches. He only had like 1 incomplete pass because of a pass breakup, and then on the defensive side of the ball, like Zyler was a problem. He got a sack. He batted down a Brady pass. I heard.
Nice.
Who else had a great day? Emmanuel Ogba got off. Emmanuel Ogba had a sack on Brady as well. Like, like everything was reduced. They reduced.
The D line is fucking ready, bro. That D line is ready, bro.
Christian Wilkins was a problem today, bro. They could not stop him, bro. That guy has an unrelenting motor that just keeps going, bro. Like he's so like he's basically very hard to guard 1-on-1. Like you have to double team him. And he's fast.
2 years
coming off the stand, bro.
2 years. How 2 years of coaching has changed because, bro, we remember Wilkins' first year, he was taking plays off. Now all of a sudden, this dude's a freaking immobile motor, bro, just going.
High motor. And you know what's crazy? You say that, Irving, because it puts a smile on my face. Because we all know Raekwon Davis is used to taking those double teams. So now, what is the interior line of any offense out there is going to do when you got Christian and Raekwon coming at you full force? But
the thing is that with Raekwon, he's supposed to eat up the double teams. That's his job, command the double teams, and then you free up Christian Wilkins.
And a linebacker. You're supposed when he takes the 2-on-1, he's supposed to free up a linebacker. It also gives him 1-on-1 opportunities against the guard. That's where he should win every time.
Oh yeah, and the thing is that remember, for him to be considered a zero nose, he had to get leaner, and because when you're a nose tackle, you have to be quick in space, you have to be nimble. So that's what he made it. I guess he felt like he was heavy last year, so he made it his goal this year to slim down, get more leaner. Change his diet, so it's already paying off for him. Yeah,
he got lean.
And that's where I told you earlier. That's where I was concerned about whether or not they changed strength and conditioning staff, because when they had said that, they wanted us to change our profile, Raekwon talked about it at length in his interview. He was like, "Bro, I've dropped 25 pounds," and to the point where, again, it's. Bro, there's no way they didn't change his strength and conditioning staff. There's no way. Bro, they're on completely different trajectories. They're like, hey, the scheme, we want you to be able to penetrate, so you got to be quick. We don't need a fucking 500-pound Vince Wilfork to stand his ground. Bro, we don't want that. We don't want that. Just the same way, again, bro. If Phillips comes on, bro, yeah, there you go.
There
he is.
I want to see. I want to also see Bang. I was seeing Bang.
Hey, who is this?
Ball.
Van Ginkel, right there.
You know what I've heard. You know what I heard.
I want to finish real quick, if you don't mind, Irvin.
Go ahead, CT. Go ahead.
I was trying to say, just imagine if Phillips comes on this year. Phillips, Ogba, Christian Wilkins, fucking Raekwon Davis, and Zach Seiler all in that bitch. Bro, this defensive line is done, bro. If you want to include Melvin Ingram in that, you can. Bro, this defensive line is going to be fucking sick, bro.
and
Got
throw in Van
Tyndall right
Ginkel
there.
if he
Yeah, and
balls
Van
out.
Ginkel's still there.
That's
Got
right.
Tyndall right there.
Channing Tindall.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
That's
shown
my
you guys
boy
the
there.
pictures at all. I haven't shown you guys any of the pictures.
Nah, you haven't showed us shit. Holding out on us, bro. What the fuck?
You see the picture with Tyndall? Oh,
Tyreek.
Nice.
How you guys feeling about
Oh,
Spencer?
next time, Batman, you do that, you got to wear a cheetah print shirt and get a picture with
That's
him.
my boy. That's my boy right there.
Easy E.
You guys hear the same thing I'm hearing about Spencer Riley and Sam McGuavin really looking good this year?
Yes.
Ooh. Yes, but here's my thing, Ron. I love you. How many times have we heard year after year that Aguavin's looking fucking good, and then he never gets an opportunity, and even when he
Raekwon,
does, no, Sam Aguavin is he's talking about.
No.
Oh,
No, I was just seeing the pictures.
Oh, my bad.
And Duke
Got Big
Riley.
E.
Dolphins legend right there.
Hey man, I got him into VIP on Sunday. I got him right into VIP, Biggie.
Yeah. Go ahead, CT. What were you saying?
Nah, I was just trying to say, I think that, bro, just with this line, and if Tyndall works out, if we bring in Roquan, bro, just forget it. It's done. It's over. Forget it. This defense is going to be on tilt, bro. And all we got to do is get the fucking offense. See, this is where Flores fucked up. The defense was great, but the offense was shit.
Yep.
And by design. And now, even if we get an above average defense and a above average offense, bro, you're winning. I'm sorry, but you're winning. But we still, my bad, Ron. I was just saying, if we have an elite defense and we have an above average offense, forget it. It's over. Just fucking pack the shit up, bro. Just pack the shit up.
Flores was great defensively. I think he had the Buddy Ryan syndrome, where he just didn't want the offense to screw up.
Yeah, and Rex Ryan too. The Rex Ryan fucking same shit.
You guys remember when Buddy Ryan punched Kevin Gilbride on the sidelines because his offense turned the ball over?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You'll know this. That one guy, he actually got sued, bro. He actually got sued by a guy there was a guy on the field that he fucking pushed on his ass, and the guy fucking hit his head on the AstroTurf in one game because he was pissed when the offense turned the ball over. Bro, he got sued for fucking millions, dude.
Hey, real quick,
that was with the Tennessee Oilers, right?
I want to give.
I don't remember when it was, but I remember that they had brought out he got sued. Buddy Ryan did because he pushed a fucking guy. It wasn't a team staffer or anything, bro. It was just a random guy. He got so pissed off on the sideline, turned around, found the guy, and pushed it.
Irving Gilbride was with Tennessee, but this was in Philly because Buddy Ryan brought Gilbride in to be his offensive coordinator in Philly.
Right.
Hey, real quick, I want to give.
Remember that story, Ron? Remember that story?
I want to give Crypto. I want to give Crypto the floor because we've been talking and we haven't even given Crypto a chance to speak. And I like to hear Crypto just as much as I want to hear everybody.
Yeah.
And then right after that, I want to be able to give a special shout out to everybody that basically we've come in contact, whether it's via phone or whatever it was in the last week. I got the pleasure real quick. I got the pleasure. To meet CB83, David, Miss Fins.
Awesome.
Got the pleasure to meet Iceman, Ali. Who else? I don't want to leave anybody out, so give me a second. I don't want to leave anybody. I should have wrote this down. Big Philly.
Chef Jew was community.
There. Chef Jew was awesome, and we saw him on Sunday. Vince and his family, beautiful family. Got to meet Vince and his family. I like the fact that we're all coming together. I know it's Dolphins. Dolphins are doing great things. The Dolphins have sold out. Obviously, it's been mentioned they sold out for the first time season tickets in their history, in Miami Dolphin history. They sold out season tickets. That is great to hear that as a fan. The fan base is excited. Great things are coming. And we feel it. You know, the fact that we're nitpicking things because that's what we do as fans, that's fair. But this team is on the rise. This team is definitely showing things that I like. Again, it's the best constructed team I've seen in my lifetime as far as a Dolphin. From watching the Fins, now that we have it on paper, can we put that on the
Let's
field?
get Roquan.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my biggest thing is that. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Rudy hooking me up with those VIP tickets on Sunday. Was able to get in the VIP tent on Sunday. Appreciate that. And everybody that came through, Big E, 305 Sports Babe, Dalfreaky, Jared. Oh man, I don't want to leave anybody behind. I apologize. I'm trying to remember right now, top of my head. Color, I met Color too. Well, I met Color before, but Color came down last week as well.
Yeah, I met Color on Friday.
Didn't get to meet Irving. Didn't get to meet him. I know you went with Color on Friday.
Yeah.
And then I
Paris
appreciate
Love.
everybody. I appreciate it. Paris Love. I met him 2 Saturdays ago. Everybody that does things behind the scenes to help the Phinsaholics show grow, like CT. Everybody that does work and pushing, you know, people to go watch it. When I post something on Twitter, you repost it. Irving does it. I appreciate you, Irving. Everybody that does that, Ali, that means a lot to me. It helps this channel grow. And again, I want to make this channel grow just like I've done before with the help, you know, with the help from the community. We've done it before. I want to help do it again. And then I just, you know, it all comes back 1/4 because at the end of the day, you know, I do giveaways. I'm doing Jerome Baker autograph, Javon Holland autographs. The next one I'm doing at 225 subscribers. I got a player worn rookie jersey, Xavier Howard jersey. I'm doing a giveaway for. I got Mike Gesicki player worn rookie jersey giveaway too. I'm doing things for you guys, man. I got the flags coming. I got a lot of stuff. I got the flags. If you guys didn't see, I got the flags coming. You know, they'll be up soon. Once I receive them, they're gonna be up soon. Shirts, stickers, all that. The stickers should be here sometime this weekend. I'm not slow stepping.
When are you getting the flags in?
So I want to put a big order of the flags. So I'm gonna talk to Gordito about it.
If you want us to pre-order, bro, I'm pre-ordering. Let's go, bro. Nah, I'm dead serious, bro.
I appreciate it. And then, you know, obviously I'm gonna bring back the wheel. We're gonna do some fun stuff. But nonetheless, I want Crypto and speak his mind because Crypto was co-hosting the space all day today with Lewis. I want to get his insight on the stuff that he feels he heard today, and then obviously what he expects tomorrow. I do want to cut the show short today because I got to do some prep work, and I also got to do. I got to eat some dinner. I haven't eaten any dinner. I haven't eaten since like 11:30 this morning. So, but Crypto, talk to us, man. How you feel? The vibe and everything you've heard, the news going, whether it's positive or negative. How you feel about everything today, Crypto?
Hey, by the way, Crypto, you and Lewis, is a dynamic duo of Twitter, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's all I gotta say.
Yep,
appreciate it.
Y'all doing a good job hosting the Twitter Spaces. So I was like,
I definitely enjoy it. It gets me through the day.
That's cool, yeah.
You talking about in reference to the trade that we going out to get the guy from Chicago. We can do that. I mean, that'll definitely put us in that top 3 guaranteed and pretty much solidify that side of the ball. Even though we don't have that much improvement on that side of the ball to do, that'll just make it more solid. You know,
him being inside linebacker, taking Roberts.
Not even top 3. I think it's top 2.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's top 3.
Roberts,
you think it's top 3? I'm saying top 2. Bro.
Come on.
Okay.
You cannot find another defense with the talent that we have at every position. We have a top 10 player, bro.
We have a top 10 player in every level of the defense. That would be insane.
The fact that I brought it up earlier, Batman, bro. Roquan had 163 solo tackles.
Jesus Christ.
And he had an additional 34 or 44
and remember, that was with Khalil Mack on the team as well.
But CT, we did have a guy by the name of Zach Thomas that had similar numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Smith, I think this defense can rival that Ravens defense.
That guy, Zach Thomas,
with this fucking middle linebacker,
he was no slouch. He was no
bro,
slouch.
Yeah,
he was not
exactly.
a pedestrian
with a
guy.
true middle linebacker plugged into this shit, bro, it would be fucking humming like a fucking V8 on steroids.
I think we'll be fine on that side. Offensively, we just gotta get it in gear, you know. Just don't imprint the bad habits, like I've been saying for the last couple of days. Don't practice struggle, because if you're practicing struggle, you're imprinting the bad habits. So
there was something bad that happened today that I have completely.
So you're saying, Crypto, you don't want them to push the envelope. You don't want Tua to make mistakes. Is that what you're looking for?
No, I want him to make the mistakes, but don't imprint them. That means
that's what I was getting at. Because
make
people were like, "Oh, they gotta," you know.
I'd rather him make it now,
and get
rid of it. That way it won't be ingrained to come when the lights are on. So I would rather him make all the mistakes now.
But he learned.
Take all the chances, do all the gambling, no hiding the ball. Show you, because the scheme and the strategy from game to game and week to week is going to change anyway. So I'm not so concerned about them knowing what we're going to do. They know our personnel. They can kind of guess what we can do, but just let it all hang out there, and then you force them to make the adjustment come game time.
And one thing we learned about Tua is he does learn from his mistakes. So let him make the mistakes now, so he can learn from it.
And that's where I was getting at. I was so pissed at these people that are like, "Oh, we're gonna keep going, bro." This is the time
now,
for
if
him
you don't
to
make
test
that
windows. He's got to test windows, learn which windows to trust, which ones not to trust. And bro, the only way you do that is in live, quote unquote, game speed against the different team. You don't
do it
have
on Saturday. Do all that on Saturday. Get it all out of your system, and then we know how to make the correction. Because if you don't make the chance or take the try, then you don't know whether or not you have something to correct.
Right, but I don't think he's going to play that much on Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to get a series or two, which is going to be fucking annoying. But I do want to see Skyler.
They need to give him more. Yeah, Skyler has to be on the field a lot more.
But I'll say one thing: those windows are going to be a lot wider open than they were before.
I was gonna say it, but I don't want to keep barking up the Skyler chain. But there's been a lot more chatter, people questioning about should Skyler be the number 2 now.
Yeah,
there's a lot more chatter.
We gotta pump the brakes. We gotta see more.
I know you say that, Batman, but I'm telling you, when it comes down to it, take the experience out of it. Take Teddy B's experience out of it, and you look at player versus player. You got someone that's making the same throws or better than someone that's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, but the accuracy's not there yet. The accuracy's not there yet.
Hold on. At some point, you have to think about it, though. At some point, you have to at least think about it. That's all I'm saying.
I have. I've thought about it many times. I'm just not rolling into. I'm not rolling into the season with Skyler in a pivotal moment that we need him to step in, and he's overthrowing people by 15, 20 yards.
Exactly.
How many times has he do that? How many times has he done that?
He's done a lot in training.
At least he gives the ball to the receiver more often than Teddy B does, in my opinion.
Okay, and he can, and that's great.
We'll see
and I agree with you. I would absolutely love to keep him on this team.
Yes.
I would love to keep him as the number 3, but he's not the number 2 yet. And here's why. Just let me finish, please, Ali. I love you, and I understand exactly what you're saying. And yes, his physical fucking talents way fucking better than Teddy B all fucking day, every day, 5 times on Sunday. No question. However, we all have this concern that if, for whatever reason, that Tua Tagovailoa is not ready to play any game, shape, or form, whether it be temporary, 1 or 2 weeks, or long term, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You had to throw that out there.
Until, hey, I've knocked on wood. Fuck, hey, I'm sorry, but Batman said 5 separate times about a certain something happening. So No, I didn't say it. See, that's the difference. But anyway, I truly believe that, again, if for whatever reason Tua does get hurt and we're in that situation, until it's later on in the season, whether it's bro, are you going to take an undrafted rookie and throw him straight into a playoff game?
Seventh rounder.
Sorry. I apologize. He was our 7th round pick. My bad. But same concept. Same concept. Is he ready? Has he seen enough defense and the way that teams can manipulate quarterbacks? Has he seen enough defense in the NFL to navigate that? No,
it's too soon to tell, and I'm gonna allow the preseason to play out.
Yes,
but
exactly.
To answer your question, hold on. To answer your question, would I take the unproven rookie late in the season? Belichick did it and won the Super Bowl. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, but would you trust him against a Belichick?
He was Tom fucking Brady over fucking Drew Bledsoe. Come on, bro.
Until that happened, though.
Yeah, but hindsight is 2020. Look at how many coaches who made that same choice and they fucking burnt to the ground.
What draft pick was Tom Brady? He was a 6th rounder.
Yeah.
That's only one round off, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, all I'm saying is it's happened before. And it can happen again.
And I agree. But I'm also saying, do you really think, and everybody can answer me this. Do you realistically think, yes, Skylar is very talented. But with hindsight, you can say, yeah, that putting in Brady over Bledsoe, yeah, that was a good choice. But how many people have made that same choice and it turned out wrong? And are we really confident enough to say Skylar is going to be the next Tom Brady?
You don't know that. Here's the thing.
We don't. He could be better than Tom Brady.
Hold on. I'm not saying he's better than Tom Brady. I'm not saying we should put him in a Super Bowl run. What I'm trying to say is that, in my opinion, seeing it live in person with Batman in the same area, I thought Skylar looked as good, if not a little bit better, than Teddy Bridgewater.
Let me ask you a question, Ali. I hear what you're saying, and from everything we've all seen, I agree with you. But
that's who I'm comparing him to. I'm not saying he should be our QB1. I'm not saying that at all.
No. I know you're not saying that. I was just getting to where, again,
hear me out for
and I know you weren't comparing him to Brady either, but my whole point was until he has enough experience watching NFL defenses, bro, they're gonna trick the shit out of him in the playoffs.
Hold on, I had to hop up in this conversation.
Hold on, Lewis, real quick. I got you. Lewis. I got you right now, Lewis. Let Ron go, and then you go ahead, Lewis.
Here's my question, Ali. Week 15, 16, whatever it is, we're playing New England up in their place. Playoff spot on the line. Are you gonna trust Thompson to go against the Belichick defense?
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, I would.
Lewis is coming with this fandom.
There's no fandom. Let me explain.
Talk to us, Lewis.
There's no explaining. We're all grown men here. This is 10:30 at night. There's no more baby conversation. If we all know, if Tua goes down for whatever reason, season is over. Because whoever's going to believe that Teddy Bridgewater is going to take you to the promised land, it's mistaken. And for all this experience talk that we're talking about, that experience through 2 interceptions today.
Right. But
that experience that Tua didn't throw no interceptions today. Tua don't have the experience of Teddy B, but he didn't throw no interceptions.
Right.
Miss me again with all that experience talk. Teddy Bridgewater is no better than Skylar Thompson.
No, because it's a practice. In a game, Bridgewater would probably, I would expect, be a lot more conservative and protect the football better.
Ron, let me ask you a question. In your opinion, who has the bigger upside? Now,
Ali. Thompson, without question, Thompson.
Ali made a great point.
I'm not arguing that.
Ali made a great point. Don't worry about the experience. See, again,
I have to worry about the experience if there's a playoff game on the line, and you got to worry. And listen, our defense is going to carry us in a game like that.
Let me ask you a question, Ron. Ron, let me ask you a question. Ron, let me ask you a question. All this experience that you're talking about, take the year of Minnesota playoff. What experience in the playoffs does Teddy Bridgewater have? What has he given you?
What experience, though, Lewis? And this is where I love you. And I said it earlier. It's not about playoff experience. It's about reading NFL defense experience. It's where he's been around long enough that he knows the schemes. He knows around about what guys are doing, which gives him a little bit better chance. Now, I agree with both you and Ali. Bro, physical traits, bro, there's no comparison. Teddy B is slightly above, and I say that slightly because he's a little more mobile and he doesn't have concrete feet than Brissett. But he's still in that range of we know what his ceiling is. He gives you what he gives you. But then there's this young guy who has a fucking cannon. Absolutely, I want to see the young guy with the cannon. But if the playoffs are on the line or we're in the playoffs, until Skyler can show me convincingly that he's got this mental shit down, bro, I'm not putting that in the hands of a rookie. I'm not doing it.
Hey, by the way, guys, real quick, if you guys want to stay backstage, you can. I do got to take off. But, hey, I want to appreciate everybody that came on today. Much love to everybody. Fins up. I want to give a special shout-out to a young Fins fan. I know it's late, so we're doing grown man talk, and we got a little bit crazy. But I want to give a shout-out to Liam. Unfortunately, I got to experience this firsthand at training camp on Sunday. He didn't get Tua's autograph. There you go, Ali. There you go. He didn't get Tua's autograph, and I gave him my word and my promise. I told his father, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna get you Tua's autograph. He was crying, and I felt the pain. It hurt. It hurt.
That's awesome.
It hurt to see that. And I promised him I'm gonna do whatever, even if I gotta buy the autograph. I promised you, and I know you reached out to me. Any updates? And I said, as soon as I can get you the autograph, I promise you, I will hand deliver it. If you are local, I will hand deliver it myself. But yeah, shout out to Liam, man. I got you with that Tua autograph.
Shout out to Liam, man.
I was there. I witnessed it. That's really awesome that you did that.
Yeah, if we can do anything, we'll do it, bro. Like you said, if you can't get it, can't get one, bro, we'll buy one. We got it, bro. Yeah. We got it. I'm serious. We got it.
Yeah. Ron, if you have any questions, I already got.
Ali, show it real quick, Ali.
I already got the Skylar Thompson signature right there.
There you go, Ali.
Teddy B does a weird. This is Teddy B. He does a weird signature. Don't ask me what he was doing.
Ali, don't get me wrong. I think the sky's the limit for this kid if he gets the right coaching.
I got Emmanuel Ogba.
Nice.
I got. Let me see. I got Ferguson, 44.
The long
snapper. Right. I got Robert Hunt in the back.
That's that Tyreek helmet, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Fill that helmet up.
Before you fill
the helmet up there, Ali.
That's the
there
plan.
You go.
That is
hey,
the
you got to put it in the glass before you get that fingerprint oil all over it, Ali.
That
fingerprint oil.
Batman, I gotta get with you because I want to make sure I order. I've
been working. I've been helping everybody with the masks. Everybody got a helmet on Sunday, and it's complicated. It's complicated because the clips are sold out.
Yeah, just show me a message like where I can get it from, so I can keep my eye out or whatever.
Yeah, the clips are sold out. So everybody's like, as soon as the clips come out, I'm buying 5 bags for you guys because all of you need the clips for the face masks. They're sold out everywhere.
Hey. Send me the item number if they're sold out. Send me the item number. The clips shouldn't cost me that much.
Because it's Schultz, and Schultz went out of business. So
But I told you, my Connect, my equipment guys. So even if it's new, if they're sold out elsewhere, the clips shouldn't be that bad.
Look, these guys
so send me the model number, and I'll ask him what they are new.
These guys got the really cool helmets. I was able to hold it down, and I know Ali got one, CB got one, Vince got one.
My best friend that came with me got one too.
Everybody got so. I didn't want.
We can do a bulk order. If I can do a bulk order, bro, it'll save everybody money.
I didn't want the cool ones. I did want the cool ones, but look what I got my hands on. I was so happy to get it. I mean, after this one in specific, I didn't think I was ever gonna get it, and I got lucky at the garage sale. I got very lucky. I got the throwback. So I was like, this is the only one I needed.
Speaking of these, what I was gonna say was I have to give a shout out to you, dude, because I would have never gotten my hands on one of these unless you told me about what they were doing there. I would have had no clue. So,
but
that's
hey,
awesome.
We're gonna jump backstage. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Fins up. We will be here tomorrow at 6 p.m. And I'll be on all day tomorrow. I gotta go to the post office in the morning. I'll be on Steven's all day. I'll be on Larry's live when Larry goes in at 1 o'clock, I believe, or 3 o'clock when he goes on. I'll be all there all day with Larry. Then jump on with me here at Phinsaholics Show at 6, and then catch me live at 8 p.m. on Miami Sports Fanatic Show. I'll be on there. So I'm doing all 4 shows tomorrow, man. If the Fins Tailgate is doing a show, I'll be on there too tomorrow. So we'll do the 5 shows all across. Much love to everybody, man. The 5 factor, man. Much love to everybody. I appreciate you guys for coming on, man.
Batman, you better come on me and Crypto Space tomorrow as well.
I got
Don't
you.
leave
I got some space. I got some space there. Hey, you guys are the new dynamic duo, man. You guys are the dynamic duo, man.
The new dynamic duo.
I'm really busy lately with work. That's why I haven't been on, but I will start jumping on soon. I promise.
You're good, Ollie. No worries, bro.
Hey, support these guys and smash that like button and subscribe before you go, y'all.
You gotta swing by, bro. You gotta swing by his face, bro.
Fins up, everybody.
Create yourself a Twitter account, bro. All right.